All right, welcome. Good evening, y'all. Good evening. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Mine was mine was pretty good. Mine was pretty good. It was nothing too eventful, nothing too crazy, if you will. But it was all right. It was all right. And well, Monday's here, and as I'm sure many of you will know, it is time to go back to work, which can suck. It is what it is. We do what we have to do. Just it is what it is. Bills got to get paid. But I'm sitting. I'm at my job. In doing my work that I do this afternoon, and every once in a while I'll take a little break, look at my phone, and I'll actually look at the Rams website. Turf Show Times is a great site. Rams Wire is a great site. I like both of those sites a lot. Turf Show. I've been reading Turf Show for a long time, since 3K and the boys used to run it, but they're gone now. But we got another crew of very good writers that kind of work on Turf Show Times now. And sometimes that's how I get my news. I look at Turf Show Times, I look at Rams Wire throughout my day when I get a little bit of a break during my job, and I kind of just see what's going on with in Rams land. That and the Rams site, of course, larams.com. And well, I saw this about a couple hours ago. It kind of perked my interest. I was a little curious from the title itself. It says he's a dirty player. And it says every idiotic response, pardon me, by fans who saw Aaron Donald practice video. The internet experts are wrong once again. I was like, okay, what's this all about? What's this all about? This is an article by Kenneth Arthur of Turf Show Times. Very good article, by the way. And let's go ahead and get into it. Essentially, let me go ahead and start reading this. So, from my understanding, there was a clip of Aaron Donald during a Rams practice with a zoom in on Aaron Donald. All right. And it was from at NFL memes. Okay, last week a Twitter account, Twitter, as you know, is social media site. Twitter account called at NFL memes shared a context-less clip of Rams practice with a zoom in on Aaron Donald putting his hand around the neck of an undrafted free agent defensive lineman Elijah Garcia and pushing him back in a jerking motion. Okay, okay. Okay, well, all right, let's see what it is. Okay, so here's NFL memes, and it is quoted here on Twitter. Aaron Donald's new workout is something else. Okay, and this is the video everyone's been getting all riled up about. Let's go ahead and watch it. Can I get it to full screen? Okay, hold on. You see, it's at 2.7 million view. Holy, holy bejesus! All right. But here's Aaron Donald. Here is Mr. Garcia right here, and let's just watch the video real quick here. Okay. Okay, so you can see Aaron. Okay. Okay. So let's watch that again. Let me ask y'all something. Does this look malicious to y'all? Does this look like some sort of hazing or anything of that nature? Well, a lot of people seem to think so. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. I'll give my thoughts here in a second. Now I'm going to continue Mr. Arthur's article here. Now you're you, and you have never done football practice, and you have never watched football practice, and you watch this clip. It would be bad news if you didn't know what this was and had to go 0.00001 seconds without knowing anything about specific situations and had to admit ignorance. Luckily, there is no bad news anymore, only good news, because after all, You are an expert at everything, even things you don't know about anything about. 2022. You don't know what you know, and you don't know everything. So of course he's talking about all the um, all the Twitter Puritans, as I like to call them, you know, on Twitter, because Twitter is a bit of a cesspool. I have never been on Twitter, nor do I care to ever be on Twitter. That's just me. I understand Twitter is a useful tool for anyone who wants, anyone like in the sports world, or anyone that has a brand that they're trying to sell and they're trying to be active on social media, and you want to use that, that's fine. I just, Twitter, I just feel like there's other social media sites you could be doing that on. Twitter is just a bit of a cesspool, to be to be honest with you, and I don't want any part of it. I don't have the time, nor do I have the energy for that kind of behavior. But that's just me. If you're on Twitter, that's cool. It's cool as long as you're using it as it's supposed to be used, and it's supposed to be used as a tool, not to attack and berate people. But that's just me. But he keeps going. But I have some bad news out there for the experts who knew that what they were watching on the NFL memes was a case of bullying, hazing, and Donald being the dirtiest player in the NFL. He is quoted, "It's a goddamn football drill," in football practice. And that is correct, because people are, I guess, they're they're using these words, bullying, hazing, and calling they're saying Aaron Donald's the dirtiest player in the NFL. And we're going to look at some of those comments here in a second, but we'll get there. But it's a football drill, okay? As explained here by college head coach Ed Orgeron. Sorry if I got that wrong. This drill that Aaron Donald is doing is called the power scoot drill. Okay, once again, what you saw in that video was a practice drill called the power scoot drill. It is a drill that teaches defensive linemen how to reach their hand to the sternum, okay, the sternum of the offensive lineman, then is followed up by a drop step to get around the player blocking him, okay? So we're going to go up, okay? Let's go ahead and watch it again. Okay? See how Aaron has his hand on his sternum? This is a drill, all right? And I want you also to notice, you see how all the defensive linemen are kind of lining up like they're getting ready to go next? I would venture to say Aaron was the first one up. He is the captain. He goes first. Mr. Garcia is just the recipient of said practice drill. It happens. They all have to do it. I'm sure there is a rotation. So I would imagine Aaron would go first, then Mr. Gaines, and so on and so forth. Now, you may be asking yourself, the power scoot. So that's the power scoot drill. It's a drill that teaches them how to basically break the hold of an offensive lineman. But we're going to go ahead and watch this video by Mr. Orgeron. Sorry again if I'm getting that wrong, because he can explain it better than I can. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and watch this video here, and he can explain to you further what the purpose of this drill is supposed to be. So, without further ado, here we go.
Power scoot, drop, step, release. Now watch it. I want you to watch the details of this film right here. Look at that. Look at that playing with the base. Look at that playing with the base. Look at that. Okay, good. Boom. Release. Then work a release. Work a release off of all your blocks, okay? All right, that's right. Now, how about this picture right here? Look at those eyes, man. Eyes up, chin up, neck on a brace. Hand locked out. When we say we're going to make a target, we say sternum. We turn our hand. It's more powerful like that. Get your elbow out, it's powerful. We turn our hand like that. We say sternum, but it might slide. Okay, here we go. Look at that, man. Look at that. Boom, boom. Now there's your release. Boom. How about your release right there? Drop step. See, you got to teach that drop step. There's the drop step, release. Okay, now, here it is in the game. Here he is right here. Boom. Same drill. How about that, man? How about that? Now, this is Coach Jenkins showing this to the whole team. So what this is doing, this is putting power to your individual drills, man. And this is putting all these other assistants. Coach says, okay, I'm going to have drill of the day. I'm about to get going here. Okay, so there it is, right there. Nice. Right there. Good stuff. Okay.
Fascinating stuff, isn't it? That was a very informative video. But once again, we're going to go ahead and go up. And after y'all have seen that video, let's go ahead and watch this again. And I think you can clearly tell that this was not some sort of bullying, not some sort of, I guess, hazing or abuse or anything like that. It is a football drill. So let's go ahead and watch this again after watching that wonderful video. And now that we are all a little bit more educated on the power scoot drill, let's watch the video that's got everyone all up in arms once again. Okay, so there's Aaron doing the exact same thing you saw in the drill. Lets Mr. Garcia go, and Aaron gets to the back of the line here, okay? See, Aaron is at the back of the line now. Here's everyone all lined up. And I would imagine, I was not there, but I would imagine Mr. Gaines here is next, and he will do something similar. And Mr. Garcia, I don't know if he's going to be the recipient of all these of the entire drill. I do not know how they have that lined up, but that's what this is. It's a drill, okay? It's nothing really to get all up in arms about. Okay? And let's go ahead and Mr. Arthur here has went ahead and put in a demonstration from Aaron Donald himself, a games demonstration of the power scoot shown in the drill below. So this is the Super Bowl, okay? And here we are going to watch Aaron Donald apply the power scoot drill to a real life game scenario. So let's go ahead and watch this. Okay, you see that? Okay. We're going to go ahead and play this again at full screen. Okay, see? Aaron engages the lineman. You see how he has his arm here, kind of in the sternum area, just like in training in the drill. It's to kind of keep the lineman out of his face, and so Aaron can have the proper vision, okay? The proper vision on his target, the running back here, okay? So it continues. Aaron, being as strong as he is able to push the lineman back. He actually pushes the lineman into the hole, blocking the hole, clogging the hole, so that the running back here is not able to get it. And as a result, Aaron Donald's able to extend and make the tackle. Something he's very good at. So there you go. There is a live game situation right there in which Aaron Donald applied the power scoot drill. Okay? Now that we all know what the power scoot drill is, let's go ahead and look at some of the craziness that Twitter wants to just fly off the handle and just say all kinds of craziness, all right? Here's a quote. "This looks gross. Bullying behavior. The undrafted kid does not look like he's enjoying this," quote. Okay? All right. Will any of the @Rams NFL beat reporters ask Donald what the hell this was? Well, baseball pods, this was the power scoot drill. Okay? It is a football drill in which defensive linemen are able to train themselves to get off blocks of the offensive lineman, as we just showed for like the past 10 minutes here. Okay? But I guess it's just that this is why I don't concern myself with Twitter nonsense like this. People that don't do the research. So this is just the same video we saw. Another person said dude had no choice but to participate. Okay, that was the tweet. And Mr. Arthur here says, yeah, it's called practice because That's exactly what it was. It is a practice drill. That is the point of training camp. Okay, football is a physical sport. All right, it's you. It's not all sunshines and roses. Okay, especially for linemen, it's really you got to be really physical if you want to succeed at your position and in turn have your team succeed as well. They're world champions. They're trying to repeat as world champions. Okay, and one aspect you have to have this physicality about you. Okay, you need it. Not everyone wants to say it, but it's true. You have to have this killer mentality about you during these games. Okay, legally, I might add, be physical legally. Don't be hitting no late shots like certain other teams in our division. Okay, keep everything between the whistles, right in the tackle box area, and just be physical. All right. But, you know, this dude had no choice but to participate. Okay. Rookie hazing. Another one is called. Yo, WTF is this? LOL, rookie hazing. Nope, not at all, sir. It is a drill, a practice drill in training camp. Okay. He's a dirty player. Okay. That is praised by the media. Okay. Okay. 80 is a menace. Okay. Some clips of past games. He's a dirty player that is praised by the media. Okay. 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 Well, Lord have mercy, man. These people. How he's able to get away with something like this on the field while other players get penalized for small stuff like dancing on the end zone. I'm still trying to understand. I think he meant in the end zone. I'm still trying to understand. If players want to dance on the end zone after practice or as a drill they are instructed to do, which would be fun, then that would be fine. Okay? Rook, come here. This does not look like a fun drill for number 69, LMAO. Joe Bedler, Bedlerner? Beltner. Well, sorry if I messed up your name, man. Only writes about fantasy football, so can't blame him for misunderstanding real football. Okay. So that's. Oh, wait, here we go. It keeps going. It's interesting how fans of other teams seem to think Aaron Donald is getting away with being a dirty player, even though this is the second time in a year that Donald has literally been falsely accused of assaulting somebody. If y'all remember what happened a little while back, Aaron Donald got himself in a situation where he was accused of, falsely accused, by the way, of assault, and the attorney of the man who accused them had to apologize. Aaron Donald can't even get away with this. Was in Pittsburgh, I believe. Like 99% sure of that. Aaron Donald can't even get away with the things he didn't do. How does he have time to get away with things that he did do? Let's see. There's an update. So Larry Brown Sports, the New York Post, Vlad TV, Gary Pupik of Larry Brown Sports wrote some of this here. Donald has found himself in hot water with the league at times for pulling choke moves during games. Maybe this is all part of practicing for that intimidation factor. Lord have mercy, y'all. Oh my God. Lord, man. Just trying to get clicks, huh? Y'all just trying to get clicks. Let's see, Miguel Costa. It's a practice drill, y'all. It is a simple practice drill that defensive linemen use to learn how to shed blocks and make a play during game day. Okay? Miguel Costa of Vlad TV wrote this. The act itself resembled somewhat of a chokehold where Donald could be seen shoving Garcia's neck back and forth from the looks of things. Then process occurred repeatedly. There's no word on whether or not this was a legit practice drill. It was, where Donald was trying to teach Garcia the ropes or some form of rookie hazing. But because of the current stature of both individuals involved, it's highly unlikely that Garcia would ever complain about it, given the fact he's simply trying to earn a job in the NFL. And not Mr. Garcia, pardon me, Arthur says, no, the word is all over the internet. Do research. I could not said it better myself. So that's just it right there. I guess Aaron Donald once again inadvertently has set Twitter ablaze, as and like anything with Twitter, just basically don't say anything, and a day or so will pass and they'll just go on to the next thing to be mad about. And that's pretty much the best thing Aaron Donald can do. And I gotta say, Mr. Kenneth Arthur, who I believe is actually a Seattle Seahawks fan, wrote a pretty good article here, provided some good links and clips to show, kind of educate us on the power scoot drill. So thank you to Mr. Kenneth Arthur. Even though you are a Seahawks fan, appreciate this article kind of standing up for Aaron Donald here, because people can be kind of crazy sometimes, a little crazy. So that's going to be it for this video here. Just wanted to point this out. Apparently it's a big deal. Apparently people are freaking out over this, when in fact it was nothing more than a drill in training camp, a simple drill, the power scoot drill. So that's going to be it for now, guys. I will catch you guys on the next one. And as always, y'all have a great week. Go Rams.